Welcome back to That Girl with the Camera, coming right back at you with another video. So my coffee's pretty much gone. That's okay. But this isn't my first time meeting Naomi Raine, as I believe I said that in my last video. But if not, now you know. So I want to give you the story time on the first time, like time is one. If I can find a picture, you're gonna see the picture. If not, it's okay. I might do it in a different video, but in a quick version, and then I'll just put the link here in this description. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So that y'all can just quickly see. So I can just be like, just look in the description box. But anyway, the first time I met Naomi Raine, it was fall of 2021. And I remember how I felt. I was very cheesy. I'm smiling now because I was very smiley meeting her. But the crazy thing was that the location changed last minute. And it was so much hassle getting to her. But because the ladies I was with, we were all very excited to like meet someone from Maverick City music, because we were all heavy into listening to Maverick City. Like, there was a period in time where the only music I listened to was nothing but Maverick City music. Even if it was like the few songs that I really resonated with, I had those on repeat. And then if I wanted to feel snazzy, I listened to different songs. But there was a season where I only listened to Maverick City. If it wasn't Maverick City, I wasn't listening to it unless I was in someone else's car. Not like me personally, I listen to Maverick City music, but if I wasn't just by myself and someone else wanted to listen to something else, yeah, I understand that. But me, I'm listening to Maverick City music. You can't tell me nothing about Maverick City, because Maverick City, but I think that's like the adrenaline rush that you get from, because I hadn't heard from Maverick City music, but it was something I kind of kept to myself. And then meeting other people that also love Maverick City music, I'm just like, okay, it gives. It's so cool when you meet someone that loves the same music, the same type of music that you do. It just hits different. It just hits all different. But anyway, so like there was a lot of hassle, so we carpooled, because like whenever someone, like, you know, parking can be a hassle when you're meeting someone that's kind of like well known to the public eye. Parking can usually be a hassle, so we all carpooled. And so with that being said, me and a couple of girls carpooled, and then I believe different people had different schedules, so they're just like, we're just gonna meet you. I know parking's gonna be crazy, but we're just gonna meet you or whatever. But it was so much hassle trying to get to meet Naomi Raine. Crazy thing was, it was something like, I think we met up by like a club or something. It was so hilarious because like Naomi, she was saying like, this is the church, like we're the church, we don't need to be out of building. And then she ended up singing a few songs. It was very loud outside, but there was so many people like driving by, because we were outside outside of some building. There was like a merch where you could buy merch at. I didn't have the money at the time to buy like a sweater or anything, but a few of my friends like bought sweaters and stuff like that. But it was just an amazing moment. I was able to see like their merch and everything, and it was just a vibe. It was a vibe. And the crazy thing was, I really wanted to take a picture with Naomi Raine, but I feel like since it was my first time, I was like, I don't know why I should ask. But I remember saying to my friend, I'm like, I really want a picture with her, but I'm not sure if I'm not sure if she's gonna be down for that, because I wanted to, like, if she didn't want to take it, I would very much so respect, like okay, like I'm not sure how it's gonna go. But I was very nervous. I was like, I don't know if I should go. I have blonde hair, and I wore like a black shirt and blue pants and nude shoes. Like your girl was cute. Cause like I really wanted to like look decent, but I didn't realize it was outside. Had I knew if it was outside, I would have dressed up in sneakers to make it like a dressy sneaker type of look. Cause sister girl, she was in sneakers, she was comfortable, but she was cute. You know what I'm saying? Because the concrete was very like hard, like my feet were hurting so bad. I'm like, this is such a bad idea. Why did I wear heels? But I really wanted to be cute. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like had that in mind from the last time because I like coffee chats. This may be something outside. I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I'm not sure if we're all gonna fit inside because I would have wore, because like it's funny because I wore heels outside last time. This time I didn't wear heels because I'm like, more than likely I'm gonna have to wait in line and stand for a while. So heels, that's a no. That's a no. At least with the heels I have now, they're like very they're the heels that you like, you walk cute in going to somewhere, just not standing for 3 to 4 hours. You feel me? But anyway, so your girl was cute outside, feet hurting and everything. And so when she was finally done and had a moment, she was kind of like standing around talking to some of the people because Brandon Lake was there, and I saw someone else, I forgot their name, and then a few of the production and music people. I'm like, oh, I should probably ask if I can get a picture. I was gonna try to get a picture with Brandon Lake, but I hadn't really heard his voice enough to really like be like, oh, I really like him. But he's cute for a white guy though. He's really cute. But anyway, that's besides the point. Anyway, so I was very nervous. Like I think like something on me was shaking and my armpits was sweating because when I'm nervous I ugly sweat, and so thankfully I was wearing black, so I wasn't, I didn't have to like show my armpit sweating. But I was very sweaty because when I'm very nervous I sweat a lot and I can't control it unless I cool down. Because my body temperature starts rising, I start getting hot, and then I sweat. It's like it's a whole thing. So I remember just nervously walking. My friend's like, just ask for a picture. We'll even take yours. Like just go ahead. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, can y'all walk with me? I'm like, I just need one person to just walk with me because it was a group of us. A group of us. It was like 3 or 4 of us. No, not 3 to 4. It's like 3 to 5. It was 3 to 5 people that came. We all just decided to just get together and meet Naomi Raine, listen to some more music, and just enjoy our evening. And they like, yeah, we'll walk with you. We'll walk with you and everything. You don't have to worry about anything, Marissa. And so just thinking about it now, it was such an exciting moment. And I love having moments like that because like at that time I did not have a car, and but I tried my best to enjoy the season I was in because I was still trying to figure out what I really wanted to do. It was like October, September. It was in between the months of August and September because it was definitely fall. It felt nice outside. Like it wasn't hot outside, so it was definitely fall. It wasn't winter time because it was definitely like September, October, one of those times. And I just remember like that season that I was in, it was also hard because I think I had just stopped working or something like that, or I was like in between jobs, and my plan didn't work because I was leaving one job and about to start another one, and I had that smooth transition so I could have a smooth work progress, but it didn't work like that. And so I was trying to navigate this season, trying to see what God really wanted for me, because eventually that job wasn't even a job at all, because next thing I knew, I show up to work one day, the office is completely empty and gone, and I'm like, what did I sign up for? And it was definitely hard because I was one that was doing everything at one point, and so navigating through that was definitely difficult because I didn't, you don't really know what tomorrow looks like because you're still trying to figure out today, so you can't even imagine the stress of tomorrow. But I remember being in this season and Maverick City music and listening to Naomi Raine's voice whenever she would take lead, it would bless me. And then but my first song that I ever heard was Most Beautiful. Chandler led the song, and I remember the way that he let God minister through him. I have a very photographic memory, and so I love being able to picture as a song is being ministered through whoever the Lord uses in that moment to sing to sing in a ministry type of way where it will really like touch your heart and you literally have a whole experience with God. That was the first song that I was actually put on by Maverick City Music. So I'm like, who is Maverick City? And Maverick City is just a group of people that love to sing for the Lord. And it's amazing because just like Kirk Franklin has changed the gospel music for a whirlwind, so is Maverick City Music. And so I remember correlating the two because I'm like, these two people stand out. I remember when Kirk Franklin, when he was very hype in the rise, I was growing up as he was coming up. And I remember like that's when like he had the hair with Tim Laman and like the whole group. Like I grew up with them, so like to see them now, like I'm 25 now, to see him so many years later being in this thing. Like Kirk Franklin is a legend in the gospel music industry. Love him. And then Maverick City is a whole, like, I'm like, they're freaking legendary, man. But it's nothing but the Lord moving through them. I love how they do spontaneous worship. My Lord, just talking about it now, it reminds me of all the moments that I've had listening to Maverick City while I was depressed, while I was having an anxiety attack, while I was battling in my mind. Sometimes you just need to listen to a song, even if you can't sing with it, because there's something that it's something that your body does whenever you're like in a highly stressed situation. When you sing and you're singing from your heart, you don't care who's around you, but you know that you gotta sing this song. Whenever especially when you're doing that for the Lord, it's such a blessing. Oh my gosh, it's like your body's, it's like your body relieving stress. It's so weird, man. I could not sing. Like when I tell y'all I cannot sing, but I will gladly sing in my shower and for the Lord, okay? I cannot sing for the life of y'all, but I appreciate people that know how to sing and know how to hold a note and even just know how to the ear, make it sound nice. And it's beautiful. Like it's a beautiful form of art that you hear, but you don't really see. Does that make sense? Anyway, but when I'm able to see, and it's like, okay, like what I was experiencing when I first listened to Most Beautiful featuring Trent Lamore, I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And something about him was I wanted to only listen to music that he led because of the experience I always get. And then I had the pleasure of seeing him worship God in person last Christmas. Like it was girl, yo, I feel like I'm talking to one of my girlfriends right now. Like it's crazy. Like if y'all do not know Chandler Moore, if y'all do not know Chandler freaking Moore, his beautiful wife Hannah Moore and their beautiful baby girl, like come on, like oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's just like, it's something about the way God moves through him. Chandler letting God be God in that moment, because he's very sensitive to the Holy Spirit whenever he sings. You can always tell. Like this man has a beautiful relationship with the Lord. Oh my gosh. And you can tell by the way they sing. Because it's not the same every time. It's not going to be the same every time because the audience is pretty much going to be different. You don't know what your audience needs. God knows what the audience needs because God sees every single heart that's in a room. Sometimes you don't need to say words. The Holy Spirit needs to take over in that moment and let you experience who he is and how he is to you. Once you experience the Holy Spirit just working and moving through a song, baby, it's unmatched. It's unmatched. But I just remember having this experience when I first listened to Most Beautiful, because I felt like I was on the cross and he was looking at me, and I was in this meadow, I was in this field, and I get that same experience every time I listen to it. I can't listen to it every single day because it's such a beautiful song that soon here probably sometime today or sometime this week I'm gonna listen to it because I need that. It's crazy. I wasn't expecting to go this deep, but like they all correlate together because that's why I love Maverick City Music, because not every gospel artist and singer really truly lets the Holy Spirit have his way all the time. Because like there's a certain way that the Holy Spirit needs to move, but you have to like really be sensitive to know when to stop, what to say. Sometimes the Holy Spirit will only just let you the Lord will only let you say just one word, and you just keep saying it over and over and over again, and it brings deliverance. Someone gets free in that moment. Whatever that person had been battling for X how many years can literally go away because of the Holy Spirit. It's not magic, it's not none of that. It's the Holy Spirit. It's because God is real. And so wow. I was oh wow, I was supposed to see I'm looking at the time on this video and I'm just like, this video was supposed to be like 7 minutes long, not 15. Because like it's just amazing. I love Maverick City. I have a very well-versed music palette. I have my moments where I want to listen to Maverick City. Sometimes I want to listen to Kirk Franklin. Sometimes I want to listen to Corinne Hawthorne. Sometimes I want to listen to like the slow, graceful music, contemporary. Sometimes I want to listen to some gospel rap. It just depends on my mood. Sometimes I just want to listen to smooth jazz, no words, just instruments. Sometimes I just want to listen to a few hip hop songs, a few throwbacks from the 90s. I have a very well versed music palette. But all in all, gospel, hearing the gospel in your ear, no matter what you're going through in life, is just such a blessing. And I had to say how I first got turned on to Maverick City music, because that, even though they've had so many songs that I genuinely love, because Most Beautiful was my first song, the first song that I had that experience with the Holy Spirit with, that is why that is my top tier #1 song. But anyway, I love you guys. I went overtime. This is not my intention, but I truly believe that there's something in here that someone, even if it's just one person, that one person needs from this video. How I got turned on to Maverick City music, how I first met Naomi Raine. Like you get a full video, and I hope this makes up for the the way I post, because sometimes I post every 2 weeks, sometimes I post every week. It just kind of depends. And so today I'm posting a couple of videos at once. Hopefully you're able to get I don't know what you need. I don't know who all is watching my videos. I don't know where you live. I'm in America. I'm in Texas. But you might be in London. You might be in Pakistan. You might be in South America, Amsterdam. You might be in Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. You might be in Timbuktu. You might be in Russia. I don't know. I don't know where you are. The Lord does. He's the one that works in you and through you for you to have an experience with him, because all he wants is a relationship with you. That's all he wants, is relationship. But to have a relationship, you gotta trust and have faith in him. It's a two-part. It's a two-part. You cannot have trust without faith. You can't have faith without trust. This is a word for me, because whenever one is struggling, your relationship is like, oh, come to me, all who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. That's in Matthew, the New Testament. Anyway, love y'all. Talk to y'all soon. That girl with the camera. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.